Matenopoulos, and welcome to the closing ceremony for this. Thank you very much. Welcome to the closing ceremonies for the second annual Los Angeles Greek Film Festival. You know, it's about time that we actually have a festival specifically honoring Greeks in our culture. To be honest, it's incredibly odd to me that this is just the second year that we have a celebration of our own right here in Hollywood, in the capital of the entertainment industry, considering if it wasn't for us Greeks, this town's biggest export probably wouldn't exist. Right? We invented showbiz, people. Thespian, anyone? I don't know. I don't mean to brag, but he was the first actor. Let's see, there are a few other guys who were Greeks, some dudes that did some big things. Let me see. Homer? Yeah. Iliad, Odyssey? No, not from The Simpsons. Sophocles, Aeschylus. Only some of the world's greatest playwrights. I know, it's only been a few thousand years since they started, but it's really no big deal that this is just the second year that we're actually celebrating what we created. It's okay. People get busy. I get it. All right. We've given the world a lot of things through the years, and drama and comedy are just a few. Philosophy, democracy, medicine, feta cheese. Everything's always better with feta, remember that? So it's high time we give credit where credit is due. That's what tonight is all about. Who knows, maybe we have a future of Euphrates among us who has just as much to offer the world as he did. And if so, I'm calling dibs on the role of Medea. So let's just get this thing started. So without further ado, please help me in welcoming the two ladies who made this wonderful festival possible. Matenopoulos and Orpheus.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here at the second annual Los Angeles Greek Film Festival. Yes, we definitely need an applause for that. We are all very proud, as you know, to be under the auspices of the General Secretary of Information this year, and we thank Mr. Panos Livadas for his extraordinary support since last year through this year and hopefully through many more years to come. As you all know, an event like this cannot happen with major support. Not just from the community, not just from the sponsors, not just from the volunteers, but many, many people. Sponsors are really important to a festival like this because we can't do it without them. And I want to thank, there are many, but I want to thank just the main ones. Mr. Yanni Koutsomitis, who was generous enough to sponsor opening night in Imperial Media. I'd like to thank ERT, the General Director, Mr. Dimitris Gondikas, Sambo Events, Erafika Shawish. I'd like to thank the Greek Ministry of Culture, especially Mrs. Aguirre, the Greek Film Center, Boo Productions, GP Kolovos and Associates, HBO, Dino Drianos, Mike Kalanakis. Good thing I'm Greek and I can pronounce all these names. Of course, Sid Ganis, President of the Academy. Thank you so much, Sid, for all your support. Carrie Anthalis, obviously, and so many more people.
As Director of Programming this year, I would like to thank all of our staff and volunteers for their extreme hard work and their dedication this year. And I would also like to acknowledge 4 women that without their help, this festival would not be the same. And one is Avra Georgiou, she's our programmer. Greece for
giving Crete, and she was doing the Indian Film Festival in town. So I said, "What's that about? You got to come over to the other side." So we stole her away.
Toby Loomis, thank you for organizing in general and creating the wonderful montage that we saw on Friday. And finally, I would like to thank Thuli Dosius, my programming coordinator and a programmer, in essence, wonderful filmmaker herself, who has spent hours and hours working with me creating the program this year.
forget my wonderful sponsorship department, Shelley Papadopoulos. Yes, she's the one who was calling all of you saying, how about giving us some money? So thank you, Shelley, for being scrupulous and making those calls. Kayla, Dimitra, Stefan, who was just an extraordinary support throughout the whole year. We really had an amazing team together. Danny Kidiakidis, transportation coordinator. And I want to say, this is really important. You have to understand what it takes to put a festival together, because it's wonderful to go to all these wonderful films that are here. And I know a lot of people had an amazing time and seeing all the films in the last 5 days. But to put a festival like this together requires extra human effort. And a lot of sacrifices need to be made by not just us, the festival directors, but, we had over 40 volunteers who, some of them did not even get their gas paid, and yet they were going to the airport picking up rides at all times of day and night. They were, picking people up from hotels. They were trying to get them to the right places. We had people picking up food from different Greek restaurants. It has been just an extraordinary project to put together. And the reason I'm saying that, because I want people to really understand that a festival like this cannot exist if we don't have every single person in this room support, every dignitary in Greece support, every dignitary here in the U.S. support, and we've started something that is important. We started something that gives a progress, not just to our country, not just bringing the name of Greece and Greek filmmakers to the mainstream of Hollywood and to into films that millions of people can see it around the world. So if we were to continue, we really need your help. And it would be a waste to let go a project with such an amazing start because of lack of support. So please take that from the bottom of my heart, and I hope. Yes.
I would like to also add a few names that we missed. Keith Arnold, our print traffic coordinator, excellent. Anthony Simpsons, Panayotis Troupis. Our publicist, wonderful Alexia Hyder. And I don't know.
And whoever we forgot, you can
Sorry.
yell at us afterwards and take a number, because there's probably a line afterwards. And now I would like to introduce Mr. Panos Zivadas, the head of General Secretariat of Information. He's here from Greece, and he will love to give us a few words. Please join us up on stage, Mr. Zivadas.
Mr. Ambassador of the Hellenic Republic, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Allow me to begin by expressing my absolute delight for being here tonight, here at the beautiful Pacific Design Center. Ms. Giannakopoulou, Ms. Dano, thank you very much for your kind invitation, but most of all, thank you very much for your vision and determination. Thank you for your pioneering spirit. And after all is said and done, congratulations for a job very well done. I'm excited to see that the Los Angeles Greek Film Festival, honoring Greek and Cypriot films as well as filmmakers of Greek descent worldwide, is growing, incorporating more events, hosting more guests and films.